Take my bullies, man, to the playoffs, man. Playoffs. Look, 28 losses, man. It's insane.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA.
Poniendo los comentarios.
Action is coming up. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden and Beal are the backcourt, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now White, James Harden missing on the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Tyler go way back. But He is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
And so here are the Clippers. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
First team.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the wing right side. Collins wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
Now, Buzelis, last game with 30 points. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
What you need, babe? Oh, babe. Yeah.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Beal. And yes, it's good. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Now the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden against Giddey. Kicks it out to Leonard. Sinks the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Buzelis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Shoots over White. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Bogdanovich.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
White dishes to Vucevic. In the corner, Okoro with it.
Damn.
Tries to save it.
Oh.
And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Makes no
Three.
mistake on the
Yes,
open
sir.
jump shot.
Let's
White's
get it.
got 5 points so far.
And you can argue
Drop
this
a like,
at
fam.
his
Drop a
best,
like.
just an absolute terror in transition.
They set the pick. Going inside.
Oh,
And
my
we're here to
God.
check out some of the stats for Leonard. He's getting around 16 points a game,
I'll
4
miss that,
rebounds,
man.
and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Drills it from outside.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Clippers making a change here. Hall's checked in. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for White.
I want to try.
And here is Paul. A 3 from Bogdanovich.
No, just a
Comes
bite.
out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
What's the dilly, yo? What's the dilly?
His shot is good, making
the dilly, man?
2 from the floor.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
What's the dilly? Talk to me, y'all.
Gets it to go.
What's up?
Giddey's got 6.
Good
Well,
morning.
Confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that
Good
a little
morning.
easier.
I heard you, baby.
Outside Leonard. Swiped away.
I'm scared of that shit, mother.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. And ball over to help. Inside. Buzelis' shot is good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stance.
What's up? What's up?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies.
Morning, I'm still here grinding,
they've
man.
also been alert and active on the
What's up?
defensive
Still
end,
grinding.
creating
Still
turnovers
grinding.
and turning
To the
those into
payoff.
points on the offensive end.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a
my
permanent
French
green
side.
light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's Giddey with the drive.
Let's go,
Well,
Giddey.
teamwork is what Josh Giddey is all
Let's
about,
go,
and he
Giddey.
creates an opportunity off the screen from his teammate. That's just beautifully done.
From deep Harden. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Buzelis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And here are the Bulls now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
What's goody? What's goody? What's the dilly? Talk to me. What's the dilly, man?
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden.
Talk to me, man. God bless you.
And the Bulls making a change also. Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. Now here's Bogdanovich. This game you saw him score 13. Dunn misses.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Let's go.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Paul. Over Jones. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, look at my big
Set the
touch.
pick. Jones with it. Jones covering. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush.
Remember this
that
one.
play.
This motherfucker. That was a foul.
Done outside.
Foul. And
Pass to Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to close down. He is that open.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So for Chicago right now, Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic, then it's Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 guard. Right side, Beal. Pass to Paul. Lopez, a screen on Jones. And the wide open shot from Paul. Wide open shot is on the money.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Over to the wing. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis.
Oh, let's go.
Buzelis with the dunk.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down.
Got the
when
whiz
he's
bam.
on,
6
there's
11.
not much you can do.
Here's Beal. Jones. Chicago grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Can't connect
that's
from short
crazy.
range. Clippers trail by 6. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Pick by Vucevic. And he drives in. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Let's go.
Even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
Even my question
Chicago.
is, where's the help?
Let's go,
Someone
Chicago.
rotate over and challenge.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Chris Paul. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's White and 4, Dosunmu. And finished off by Collins.
Oh my
Tú vas a la
goodness.
computadora y escribe un mejor mensaje que eso.
Bulls leading by 3. Smith with a screen on Beal. White, good.
Casi igual. Pero que diga que venga, que venga al canal, que se suscriba y que también venga al canal para que vea el big screen.
Lopez finds Beal, shoots over White, goes back up, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez.
Está ahí. Sí. Y después borra el que está y después pinea ese.
Smith with a screen on Beal from 10 feet out, and that one goes long. Clippers trail by 3, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Bulls. 4th, the Clippers.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And that's out of...
Ahí es, ahí en la esquinita.
Bounds, Chicago will retain possession.
Yes, What's up?
Williams inside, working on Collins.
Well, watching Brook Lopez work on defense is a thing of beauty. This is one of the longest guys we have in the NBA.
Beal gets a wide open look, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Beal against White. Outside, Jones, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Beal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lopez. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Harden's shot is off.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate.
Oh, he's tall, but goddamn, that's not a foul.
One side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Than you, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time. Being able to turn the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. This time's checked in for Bradley Beal. Here's a look at some of the
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
In the corner, Harden. Pass to Lopez. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. White against Dunn. White inside. Herter setting the pick for Williams. Shot clock at 5. Herter, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Dunn with a screen on Smith. And here's Leonard from 3. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's White to the paint.
Damn, they're killing me.
Herter kicks to White. Smith with a screen on Hart.
Since when Harden guard like that, man?
Finishing it off.
Since when Harden guard like that?
You'd love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
To the middle.
Hey.
Lopez passes to Dunn. Lopez sets a screen for Dunn.
Yeah.
Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
Thanks for the light. Thank you.
White against
for the light. What's up? God bless,
Smith
man.
dishes to White.
Trying to take my bullies to the player.
Williams a screen on Lopez. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout.
Good?
He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Voy a poner el PlayStation ahí. Me pones tu cosita y me mandas a callar, cierra la puerta. ¿Ah? Pero esa esquina está buena.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. And
Ahí no se ve mal en ese televisor.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Herter. Osumu, he's checked in for White. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Okoro shot is off.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Beal taking his time here. Here's Zubac, and then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T.
Babe. Tú me traes la última que queda ahí.
We got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal can't get it to go.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Leonard, no luck. It's
Let's
Williams
go back.
with the drive.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
A 3 from Leonard, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the
If they don't call no foul, I'm going to call my own foul.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease,
Pushing me
baby.
around and shit. Foul.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Come on, foul.
You have two players going at each other like this, becomes a point of pride.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Shut up, Shaq. Shaquille. Shut up, Shaquille.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Leonard.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there. So solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I did it before, bro.
Check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Just 4 to shoot. And Beal kicks to Leonard.
Oh, that was a good defense. Come on.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Right the pass to Vucevic. He doesn't hit that one. 50 that time from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. That one on Vucevic. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So, no doubt, he's pleased with that.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
Clippers trail by 4. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Walking foul called on Nikola Zubac. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Los Angeles on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
They want to kill me.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
They wanna kill me, me quieren matar, they wanna kill me. Dicen que yo estoy en mi casa y que soy un vago, pero eso no es verdad.
Shoot 2.
Thanks for the like, thank you. Thank you.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Beal.
Thank you.
And oh boy,
that like button.
There, he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jamaica, Puerto Rico.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
White against Beal. White, good. White's got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-3 run. They get it again. Zubac. And good work on the boards to pick up the second chance points. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Hit that like button. Talk to me. Drop a comment.
Here's White.
You know what's up.
Banked in off the glass. White's got it all
take my
tied up
bullet
now
to the
for the
playoff,
Bulls.
man. What's your favorite team?
Right now, White,
team,
red
where you
hot.
from?
Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
For Chicago, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
He knocked down the first one. That's cool.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Harden has a wide open look. No good from outside. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago.
Let's go,
by as much as 10.
Let's go, Giddey.
Down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
You lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done. Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. Number 1, the Bulls.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. Knocked away. It's stolen by Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. A 3 from Leonard. The shot, no good.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at Chicago, advantage in 1 series.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Outside, Beal.
That's good.
Dives to the hoop.
Billy, man.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Now the Bulls with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. From deep, Collins. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 a high-usage player who gets to his spot. Takes great care of the ball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kevin Huerter is checked in for Chicago. Down low. Williams finds Collins. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Harden. Harden drops one in down low.
And James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
And Harden with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Bogdanovich with it. Jones covering. And Bogdanovich kicks to Beal. Williams against Zubac. Here's Leonard. No good. That would have tied it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Outside Beal, and stolen by Williams. Outside Jones. Pass to Collins. Outside Williams. Now here's Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Williams. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Jones. And another turnover here by Chicago.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's Beal. 6 points for him. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beal from deep three-point land. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls lead by 2. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Collins is out there with Williams. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Zach Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tips it. Kicks it out to Harden. Up again, and staying with the play, Lopez.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones in the post, defended by Paul. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yes, fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I appreciate y'all. The only people that
here's Harden.
Here. Thank you.
Paul with the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Huerter. Pass to Dosunmu. Smith with a screen on Harden. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
Clippers trail by 6. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. The Bulls leading by 6. Smith with a screen on Paul. Jones tries in. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
Just drink the whole thing? You don't want no more? You drink it? You sure? If I do. I'm sorry.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Zumu.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Ball left side. Harden right side. To halt the run, and he gets the jumper to drop. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Jones kicks to Herter. A 3-ball. That's
Boom.
in. Coming
Let's go,
on an assist
Herter.
from Jones. Jones has got his 6th assist on the night. For 3. Another miss by Harden.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. Bogdan Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Paul, connects in the foul line jumper.
Well, that's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
Williams, a screen on Beal to the inside. And Williams throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It's stolen by Jones. He takes it in, and there it is for him. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
The first one falls. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are bright.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Collins comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Here's Beal. Chicago grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more
oh my God, it's over for us.
It's all adding up.
Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good from the corner.
John Collins, one of those guys who recognizes the moments he's got a hot hand. His teammates doing a good job finding him.
Giddey, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Harden. Nice defense from Giddey.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
It's good.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle. Everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. White.
And with how good a scorer White is, hard not to bite on that fade.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for White.
That's my guy.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 14. Vucevic pulls it down.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they pick up the 2.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Giddey driving to the basket. That free throw, no good.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future. Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Giddey into the lane, and he jams it in.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Leonard! Good! Kawhi working near the hoop.
Leonard!
Well, you give him that good a look. He is going to
he sound like
make
Leonard May just
Bulls leading by 11.
fucking 4-pointer.
1:25 left in the game. Buzella sets a screen for White. Just 5 to shoot.
Knock the hell out of here. He don't foul.
The Clippers running out of time. Outside Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
White off the glass.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Chicago.
Now, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job of.
Absolutely. A big plus.
And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Giddey.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
He got scared.
From long range. So the Bulls win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
I come from that foe, I'm a real gamer. Yeah, King Spider back. I don't even believe I was for real. I was having my way the whole time, fool.
Stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back, so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm
the largest.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the three. Jackson gets the bucket.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at reading the defense.
Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere.
Okay.
Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years, they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course is taking place.
The three is up, and it's Giddey with a rebound.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Aldama. Offensive rebound. The open shot, Jerome. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for two more.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
They start doing like this. They start doing like this. They start doing it. What the? Hey.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Now Moran, 15 in his last outing. Inside, here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, Moran just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Giddey passes to White. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Giddey against Moran. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Getting out to a nice lead, great flow and great execution.
Here's White, and he dunks it down.
Now this is how you execute in the pick and roll. White just toying with the defense there.
Memphis leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Aldama from the right block. The shot is good.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's White. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brandon Clark.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Here's White after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Going inside. Good D by Clark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Jerome. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside from behind the arc. Rebound by Jackson. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's the teardrop and the layup by Clark. Clark's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Count it.
Yeah, great drive by Giddey. He loves probing avenues to the basket.
Memphis leading by 8. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Grizzlies, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Right now for the Grizzlies, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Now here's Dosunmu, averaging around 5 points a game. And now Memphis on the break. He goes up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Pippen with it, picked up by Collins. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Right, the Bulls trail by 10.
Crazy.
Left side Jones. Williams.
Well, look, when you have Jones on the floor, you know he'll run the offense smoothly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year. Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back over to you guys.
Oh,
okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Stewart, he's checked in for
Williams. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Can't keep losing.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Pippen outside. Back to Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got his second basket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Jones drives in. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Well, this is the level of rim protection you get with Jaren Jackson Jr. He takes pride in being this team's defensive anchor.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
No, everything is a foul.
Second team foul.
God, baby.
Here's Jackson. 14 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Memphis ahead. They lead by 12. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. A 12-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Patrick Williams out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic.
What the hell, Benny? Get the fuck out of the court, man.
Picked by Vucevic. White drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's White shaking him off. Creating room off the dribble.
Grizzlies lead by 10. Kicks it out to Jackson. And they get it back. And the dunk by Edey.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Wells, no good on the 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Dan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Please,
and so
man.
Jackson nails both of them.
Please.
The Bulls trail by 12. White with it, and Wells picks him up defensively. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
He's checked in for Chicago. And defense is all about will and desire. Here are the NBA leaders in steals so far. And you look at Okoro, He's been a real pest on defense. 4th and steals right now.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, look, you could see Giddey anticipating the shot after the pick was set. Smart play.
Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Edey. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Buzelis. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's White. Smith passes to White. Good D by Wells. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Pippen. And the shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. And so here is Chicago. Here's White driving inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that is how you finish a drive.
Yes, sir. That's how you finish.
Jackson outside. Jackson the screen. Back to Pippen from the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. It's White with a drive. Edey with a defensive effort. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Smith.
You see here just how good Moran is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Here's White. He takes it in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off swing. He plays with intensity. Standing 6'8", Giddey is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
Morant with it, guarded now by Okoro. Here's Aldama. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 13. And here's White, coming off a 31-point game.
And when Kobe White has a groove going like this, it's trouble. His energy can be infectious out there.
Jerome outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. White with the steal. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Aldama.
Wow.
And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. White on the wing. 19 points in the game. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Buzelis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're really working the paint now.
Chicago shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Chicago making a switch here. DeSumu's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Edey's checked in for Jackson. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Aldama.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
For Chicago, Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Williams is subbed in for Buzelis.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
Williams, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Jerome. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Down low. Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Williams, a screen on Jerome. And it's Giddey off the drive. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the left side wing. Aldama outside. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Okoro. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Giddey. All alone on the break. Memphis with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right side Morant. Pass to Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Jerome. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king already.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
A Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 14. Checking out the group for Tuomas Isalo to start the second half. Moran and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. Moran against Giddey. Morant, the pass to Jerome. Now here's Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Aldama's got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Vucevic. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Clark.
Todos los pases son mierda.
Here's Morant. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls trail by 16. Here's White. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jerome's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Aldama takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got... At 16.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. And they're on the run. Aldama with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, well, look, no matter how high you throw that pass, Morant's going to go up and get it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Giddey with it. Give him 8. Looking to win the run. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Bulls trail by 19. White on the wing. He's covered by Jerome. Takes a 3. And White hits from deep. White's got 22 points.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 24.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Count it.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Morant. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dosunmu goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Morant. It's stolen. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Jackson. Here's Vucevic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, moving Vucevic inside is like trying to move a brick wall.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys, back over to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Morant. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. Here's Giddey. He's got 10. To the inside. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Aldama outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Herter's checked in for Okoro. And it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Then for Memphis, Edey's checked in for Clark. Wells comes in for Aldama. And it's Pippen in for Jerome. Inside. Herter gets the bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Memphis leading by 10. Morant with it. DeSumo picks him up. Here's an 8-footer. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
DeSumo can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Jones in the post, defended by Pippen. Herter from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Herter. DeSumo outside. Back to Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Williams. Morant with it. DeSumo picks him up. Morant into the lane. Confident drive from Morant.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Jones. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Herter gets the bucket.
Well, that's where Herter is at his best. A reliable catch-and-shoot play.
And here's Morant outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Memphis leading by 12. Smith out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Herder in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the Bulls shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D.
Damn on it.